What's up, everybody? New Superman movie is coming July 11th. It's a reboot. This guy named David Corenswet, Corenswet. He's the latest Superman, young guy. They done moved on from the last guy. I think his name was Henry Cavill. And so now they starting all over again with this Superman reboot. And I don't know if they're gonna ever get to the whole Justice League and continue that and have them fighting the Legion of Doom. If they done recast as Superman, I don't know what they're gonna do with Batman. Well, actually, they had the guy from Twilight playing Batman when he was in that movie with Lenny Kravitz's daughter Zoe Kravitz. So I don't know if they're gonna keep him as Batman, what they're gonna do with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. DC just keeps flipping things around, trying to find something. I know a lot. The comic book movies are struggling overall. Marvel not doing that much better. Captain America made some decent money earlier this year. But what you guys think about Superman? Is it going to be Superman on July 11th or Superdud? I'm a comic book fan. I like Superman, but they starting over again. I was looking to see what was going to happen after Justice League, but then they decided to just reboot, and now we got another new Superman. I don't know how it's going to turn out box office wise, and maybe number one on that Monday after the 11th on July 14th, when the numbers come in. But I'm not sure if it's going to translate into long-term success, if DC can really get it together. They've struggled more than Marvel. That was always the thing. DC come in with their movies, but the Avengers and everything else would just always surpass them and make more money. So I like to see DC do well, and they always start with their main characters, they bread and butter, your Superman, your Batman. They always leave with those two to trying to get something going. So starting over again with Superman, and we'll see where that goes. If it's gonna go into some more sequels, and then are they actually finally gonna get Justice League having multiple movies where they're fighting the Legion of Doom? I like to see that. They had Black Adam with The Rock. I don't know if they're going to recast that. It's just like they take somebody else and recast, because you had Superman at the end of that, and on the post-credit scene with The Rock and Henry. But now all of a sudden they've got the new Superman. So are they going to recast everybody? Who knows? But hopefully they can get it together and have some long-term people to keep the franchise going, instead of you casting people and then you switch it over. So the movie might be worth checking out for die-hard comic book fans. If you impressed with director James Gunn and this new Superman reboot. I know Variety.com it's gotten some negative buzz. They got an article right now saying that the new Superman movie is silly. I didn't get a chance to read the article, but it is what it is. Take that with a grain of salt. You can check it out and just go in there with an open mind and see where they going with this next Superman. If the story makes sense with the villain, things like that. Of course, Lex Luthor. I've been waiting to see Superman in a movie where he's fighting Doomsday like in the comic books. We've yet to see that, because they keep starting over, trying to rewrite the storyline with him and Lois Lane. So we'll see. All my comic book fans, are you all looking forward to seeing Superman? Will it be a super dud? And then Fantastic Four, is July 25th, I think, after Superman. So we got two this month, Fantastic Four and Superman, DC and Marvel for July, for the summertime. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the upcoming Superman movie. Are you going to see it or not? Send any topics or videos you want me to discuss to cregier.mj@gmail.com. That's cregier.mj@gmail.com. It'll be down in the description of the video. And let's see if we can revive the comic book genre in the movie theater with Superman and Fantastic Four, because it's definitely been a struggle and I don't know where it's going from here with these type of superhero movies in terms of the DC and Marvel. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to the channel. That's Facts or Feelings, all one word, no spaces. Put that in the YouTube search, Facts or Feelings, no spaces, and my channel comes right up. Check me out. I'm out.